Let's bring her into the conversation. She is the CEO of Action for Humanity Canada. Rania, thank you for taking the time for us today here on CTV News.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking about that ship, one of at least two, and there will be more heading to Gaza. We also have airdrops going on, but your teams are on the ground. Can you tell us what the current situation is like on this Friday, Rania?
So we're day 5 of Ramadan. As you know, last night there was a new flower massacre. There was one that happened a couple of weeks ago where about 200 individuals went down to get aid. We know that the population is starving, and unfortunately, even these ships that are coming in are not enough for the people, and the Israeli army basically opened fire on them. Many of them lost their lives, and the people trying to rescue them ended up being bombed. And so there's also a fear when you have a starving population that is trying to get aid and trying to get to aid that they may also be killed while they're trying to do that. And so we also know that there was a parachute. The U.S. had dropped some aid through the air, and a parachute didn't work, and 5 actually people were killed, one of them children, by the crates that were dropped. And so there is no substitute, unfortunately, for actually going in through land and going in through the Rafah border. With these ships too, there's few details on how the aid delivery and distribution will work once it's ready to unload in Gaza. And many of the UN relief agencies have obviously described huge obstacles in getting relief supplies to those in need, including Action for Humanity.
Yeah, it's just a very chaotic situation. You're pointing out a great point. Even when aid does arrive in the region, be it on the coast, be it airdrop, be it through some of those land borders into Gaza, trying to get it to the right people, people are starving.
Yeah, so we're looking at a manufactured famine, right? And so there are thousands of aid trucks that are trying to get in. Action for Humanity also packed 205 tons and was able to get to the Rafah border, and is hopefully going through to aid people. But like you said, there's the problem of the Israeli army shooting on those who are trying to get aid, the people who are trying to rescue them, the aid workers themselves. Their lives are constantly at risk. And we know that bringing aid in through the sea or through the air is not enough to make up for the difficulties in getting supplies into the people. And, when there's been so much bombing, the whole infrastructure of Gaza is in a problem. We have over 1.5 million residents of Gaza in the Rafah area. We also have another 500,000 displaced. So 2 million people are displaced and are in dire need, and the death toll is going to rise tremendously because of the starvation effect. We're in Ramadan right now. We're in day 5 of that, and they were just trying to feed their families for suhoor to be able to fast for the rest of the day.
Rania, I appreciate you taking a bit of time to get the message out here on CTV News. Thank you for coming on the program on this Friday.
Thank you for having me.
Rania Lawendy is the CEO for Action for Humanity Canada.